Aussie comedian Isaac Butterfield, best known for taunting vegans and upsetting the body positivity crowd, has released a recent video attacking the Canadian Cancer Society for wokeness. But do they deserve it? First of all, if a group is designated as woke, that means a large proportion of our fragmented society will write them off as not worth listening to. That's not a great loss when it comes to certain Daily Mail columnists or fringe activists. But when it's a national cancer body, this can have dire consequences. For example, here in Australia, our Anti-Cancer Council ran many campaigns advising us to slip, slop, slap in an attempt to lower skin cancer rates and change our attitudes of the idealisation of the bronzed Aussie. If they'd been written off as woke, many would continue tanning and the rate of melanomas would increase. We've seen attitudes to medical interventions in recent years shift from a fringe left-wing conspiracy to a sizable problem for society as a whole because of political labels. The world doesn't need this to happen with cancer advice. It turns out that this rumour of the Canadian Cancer Council apologising for their use of the word cervix was a mistake originating from sloppy reporting by the Daily Mail and then maliciously amplified by the cringe-worthy libs of TikTok and provocateur Tommy Lahren. Isaac uses a screenshot from the partisan far-right publication True North Wire as a reference for the article. I don't think Isaac Butterfield is being malicious in promoting the story. I just think he's unaware of the facts. After all, it gave him the chance to say front hole, which is his comedic bread and butter.
Front hole! Ooh, yeah!
To support my theory that this was a mistake and not malicious, I submit Isaac's fact-checking skills into evidence. His video includes a piece about the remote Amazonian Marubo tribe being introduced to the internet for the first time and becoming hooked on adult entertainment. Sadly, they were never hooked on adult entertainment. As much as I wanted that story to be true, it was debunked by news.com and many other sources on the 13th of June, more than 2 weeks before his video.
Being right-wing is not what it was in the 90s.
It turns out that being a left-winger means you believe this gibberish here, which translated from Latin means no one rejects, dislikes, or avoids pleasure itself, because it is pleasure, but because those who do not know how to pursue pleasure rationally encounter consequences that are extremely painful. Alrighty then, I suppose that is kind of leftist. I felt it was important to address the factual errors regarding the Cancer Council for obvious health reasons, and I hope a larger YouTuber with a greater reach than me picks this up. I must confess I've been subscribed to Isaac for a couple of years now because I find his off-colour humour appealing and love having a good laugh at the expense of vegans. There's some matters Isaac and I don't agree on, and I simply just don't watch those videos. But regardless, Isaac is a funny bloke, and if you get a chance to, see him live. Just don't take his facts for gospel.